Right now, my plane is getting ready to touch down in Izmir, and Turkey is a place that I've been wanting to visit for years and years and years. I had a plan to go there in 2020, but we know what happened, COVID, so that didn't quite work out. But I finally got to make it. So I'm going to share with you what I did in my 2 days in Izmir. So looking at this map, I'm going to start off at the Agora in Smyrna, which is an ancient site. Walk from there, short 5 to 10 minute walk to the Bazaar, and the Bazaar is enormous. It's a market. We're going to keep that walk going to the Konak Mosque and the clock tower, which are absolutely beautiful. Then make my way to the Konak Pier, get some lunch before walking to the promenade for a little siesta. So the goal is get from the Agora all the way to the pier, because there's a lot happening there and there's a lot to see and do right in that little area. So Smyrna is a really cool site. It's very small and it's cyclical in the sense of it takes you on a nice little route. You go in where you come out, but there's you know, some really neat things to see. The archways, the waterways, and it's a quick stop. So if you need a little bit of history and you're short on time, I mean, this is a good one to see. And even if you want to stop and appreciate and look at everything, I mean, you can spend your time doing that as well. Now the market, a lot of it is closed right now because I got here fairly early. Hopefully I got some good tea though. But, you know, in a couple of hours, this place will be nuts. So in the morning, you're not gonna see as much, but it's not as crowded. If you want more activity and all that, by all means, come a little bit later and you'll be good to go. It'll definitely be worth it. It'll be a show. This is the historic clock tower of Izmir. I love the intricate designs. It's got a really, really cool history to it. It was built 1900 to 1901, and it actually got destroyed a couple of times by a couple of different earthquakes. It was stolen at one point during a Turkish coup attempt, restored in 2019, but it's got a really, really interesting history. It's beautiful, and it is an incredible landmark not too far from Konak Pier. So Konak Pier is kind of like Pier meets shopping mall. So on the inside, I mean, you've got a movie theater, you've got different shops, some of them closed, you've got places to eat. On the outside, on the right side, you've got nicer places to eat on the pier where you can see the waves, check out the water, have a nice sea view. And on the left side, you've got the cheaper places. So life's pretty good, and you can eat your Burger King fries with that view. There's a guy with a game here where you get to shoot balloons. In the evening, it's a cool little cafe. Day 2 is going to be a day trip all the way to Ephesus. It's about an hour to an hour and a half train ride, though I recommend personally going on a tour. It'll save you some time and some hassle. There is a lot going on in Ephesus, a lot to see, and it's definitely worth it. You've got the House of Mary, the ancient site of Ephesus, and there is a lot to do there. You've got the Temple of Artemis, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. There's an archaeological museum, the Basilica of St. John. So a lot to do in a very small area. It's definitely worth a day trip from Izmir and will help complete the whole trip. I did make a video about my time in Ephesus, so feel free to watch that if you want more information. Izmir and Ephesus had been 2 places I had wanted to visit for years, and when I finally got there, they did not disappoint. There's plenty to do for any traveler, whether it's food, history, culture, whatever. If your stay is 1 to 3 days, you can easily fill your days with unforgettable sights and experiences. I really enjoyed my time there, and hopefully someday you'll get to enjoy it too. Thank you for watching.